Hello friends, it's Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. How you doing today? I'm crafting here on my lunch break. I've already started. I had a little interruption in my video, so I had to start it over. But I'm working on, I just made these 3 cards. So welcome to my channel. Now I'm kind of flibberty-gibbet. Flibberty-gibbet, because I got interrupted. Okay, so these are 3 cards I just made for my mini journals. And this one is a stocking. They're still a little bit dry. I might need to add some more glue. But they're for my mini journals. I did a video this morning and posted it or published it. And I had one card for one of the mini journals, but I didn't have one for the other 3. So I made this cute little card. It's going to be, journal inside. This is a stocking, and these are sequins that I glued on. I just want to make sure this stocking has plenty of glue on it because it's going into a pocket. So I'm going to put a little bit more glue right here on this edge and then put it back over there to dry. Okay, and then this one is the snowmen. And this one right here looks like it needs, I'm poking it with my fingernail and it's making a mark. I need to stop doing it. So a little bit more glue under there should do the trick on this. And let me just hold that down for a second. I might put something on top of it. That's what I'll do. I'll set it down over there and put something on top of it so it can hold it down while it's gluing this one too. Okay, let's see, I've got my scissors here. That might do the trick though. I'll lay my scissors on top of those and let it hold that down for a minute. Well, so I need more weight than my scissors. I put my scissors and my hole punch on top of that. And I made this one, and these look like they're sticking down pretty. See, I just put a little glue in the middle. So yeah, it looks like it's still drying, but a little snowflake card to journal in. So those are going in my 3, or my 4. I already have 1 and 1, so I needed 3 more for my other 3 mini Christmas journals. And this is a little memory card that I got from Dale. And I'm trying to make a little Christmas collage on, and there was just one in her Happy Meal, so I thought, well, why don't I just use it right now, use it up. So I've got it. I put some newspaper under this ticket, that old newspaper that I got from my son, green ticket, gingerbread man, and a sequin heart. So I'm trying to put something over here beside the snowman, and haven't decided exactly what to do yet, because I don't really have a plan for this card right now. So there's some buttons in here that would be cute. A flower button, and I wonder how newspaper would look under the button. Another piece of newspaper. That. I think the flower might be too big though. I think it's going to overpower. That flower is too big. Let me see what else I have. These sequins. I have a green Christmas tree to match the green ticket. How would that look? I don't know. I think it's competing with the other sequin, so I think the sequins are out. The button's too big. The snowflake, I was going to punch out these holes and see there's little punch outs you can punch out in this snowflake here. So let's punch that out and see how that looks, because then it'll have less mass or whatever, and you'll be able to see the newspaper through it. That could be cute. Maybe the newspaper's too much and I should just use a snowflake. That's look cute, doesn't it? And because I don't have much else to use here, I'm at work, so gotta use what I have. Little flower, that doesn't really go with snowman. I have some of these. I brought these stickers with me. They're Christmas stickers. I could try one of these little snowflakes. Let's try that. Because they're small. I've got a sequin. These two sequins are sticking to me today. Like they're magnetized or something here at my office. I think this might look cute though. It kind of blends in but sticks out enough. Let me see what it would look like against newspaper. I think the newspaper's too big. Let me try this piece, a smaller piece. I just don't think it looks good there. I think it's just going to look good with the snowflake, the little snowflake. So I think we're going for that. Okay, let me put some extra glue on here. Make sure he doesn't come off. Let me stick him right there. And be done. Unless we put something else down here. I think that might be it, but let me see. Let me make sure we don't want anything else down here. A little star. That might be too much. Or another snowflake. Let's see. I mean, it would look cute, but I think it would be too much for me anyway. It's too much. So there we go. And this can be, I could glue this down as an embellishment, this whole thing. Put some glue on the back and glue it down on a pocket or something. But pretty cute, right? So we're done with that. That's 3 things we got done. 4 things, actually. Okay, I'm going to show you what else I brought because I'm pretty excited about it. But let me clean up this mess right here because it's in the way of my other stuff that I brought. I don't know if I'll be using this on the other stuff, so I usually don't have to clean up until I'm done crafting, right? But I just kept throwing stuff in my bags. I was like, I want to work on this, I want to work on that. So I'm just going to bring it all with me and see what I can get done. Here's a flower. Okay, let me scoop up these sequins. Alright, did I get them all? I think so. And all the little foam pieces go in here. This miscellaneous bag of goodies that Laura sent me. And my trash. Newspapers, that's not trash here. Look, I'm saving these. Okay, so what else did I bring? I brought these in case I want to decorate these. I do want to decorate these. I guess we could work on that real quick. What I want to do is I saw, if you're not subscribed or haven't seen or ever watched the YouTube channel called Junk Journal Ideas, I believe it's called. I think she was the one making a pocket, maybe? Was she the one? I'm not sure, but I think she might have been. She was making pockets out of envelopes. So what you do, and I'm gonna just kind of try to remember what she did and then do my own thing too. Just work with, what I have here. But she did use the pocket too. A window. So we have 4 pieces here, junk mail envelopes. And what she did was, let's see, I think she glued the flaps down. You have to glue the flaps down to make your pocket. But before I do that, she cut out a piece here. Let's see, how does she do that? She made a pocket, she cut out a piece here. Okay, let me cut out a piece. And this will be easy because my flap isn't here. My flap opens right now anyway before I glue it down. So I can go like this. She had I watched it like one time. So this is completely from, if I was doing this at home, I would get the video out and watch it while I was doing it to make sure I did it right, So I'm just doing this from memory, so it might turn out completely different from hers. We'll see. We'll see how we do. Okay. I just remember her cutting a piece out at the top. Of course, mine's not straight because I'm cutting with scissors. And let me see if I can straighten it. Okay, and then this is going to need to be, see if this goes over the top, so this needs to be cut too. And I've got to try to cut it somehow even with that over there. So it's probably not going to be even, but it's over here. I'm just doing it with my eyes. Yeah, see, it's not even. But you know what I can do? Well, I'll just even it up. How about that? So I need to just cut a sliver off here. A straight sliver. Okay. So I kind of went like this. Like this. She did it different. She did her top, where she cut the top off of her, she did it. She had a really good way of doing it, but I don't remember what it was right now, so I'm just doing what I can to do what she did without exactly doing what she did. That probably didn't make any sense at all, but it made sense to me. I know what I'm talking about. Okay. So now this isn't even. See, I made this even and this isn't even. Alright, let me just go like this way. We'll get started in the right, on the right level, hopefully. Okay, so now I can go like this. Yeah, I have found it a little challenging sometimes to craft away from home because you don't have everything you have at home, so you just have to kind of make do with what you have, which is fine. I like a challenge. So this, I'm going to make this into a pocket. See, this is kind of going to turn into a whole thing here, so I don't know if I really want to do this right now. I did bring these for that reason, but I don't really know how involved I want to get with this right now, so I might just get this started like this and stop and do the things I really want to do right now, because this can be any time. This can be an anytime craft, unless I needed pockets for something, and then I'd have to stop and do this, but this might have to be just a separate video, but you kind of get the idea. If you want to make a pocket from your envelopes, your junk mail envelopes, do something. You don't want to throw them in the trash. You like to recycle them. You can make a pocket. So here's the start of it. Let's see. It's almost like a library. It could be a library pocket if I'm... Okay, let me show you. It could be a library pocket if I cut this a little farther down. See? And an index card could fit in there. I might look into that later, and then around the corners, right here, around these corners. That could be cool, right? And this one too. Well, this one looks like more like a library pocket because it's got a bigger thing here. So I would glue this flap down around the corners. Then you also have this envelope, or this window if you wanted to use it, but if you didn't, you could glue it right down onto a page and decorate. My idea was I was going to cover this with newspaper and see what it looks like, so I'm going to do that later. I just don't want to do it right now. So I got started, which I think this could be fun, but I just don't want to work on it right now because I can see it's going to take a while. Sorry I hit you. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to put this to the side for later because I want to show you what else I brought. I brought cards to work on, Christmas cards from last year. I brought this little tag with something, some earrings, I think. Isn't it cute? And I could cover this up, the $3 and this, put some string here, and that would make a cute little tag, right? Cover this up with coffee dyed paper. Neat, right? That's the plan. Yeah, I'd like to have this to be able to write on the back. So, and I didn't bring any coffee dyed paper with me today, so I'm gonna get some coffee dyed paper. I have to think about this hole. I probably would just put the coffee dyed paper down here, leave this without any paper, coffee dyed paper on it, decorate this, and put a little something, extra embellishment right here to cover up that price tag. So that's one thing. Another thing I want to do, I just brought this to use. I brought the snowman card from last year. Little snowman. I can cut these guys out. It's three snowmen like this. I thought that would be fun to cut those snowmen off of there and use them. Here's some more cards from last year that I can cut up and do something with. I already cut the backs off actually last year because, oh no, this one has the back. Let's see, some of these don't have their back. This one has the back. This one has the back. Here's a little something I got somewhere, and I can put a little string in there and use that as a tag. This one, see, this one I cut the back off. It's just the front of the card. It has this neat torn edge too, so that I want to do something with. Here's another one where I cut off the back. This one says believe, and I cut off the back on that one. Another one where I cut off the back. This is a manger scene. This one I have the whole card here. So that, and then this one I cut off the back. So, yeah, so I'm going to do something with those this week. Here's a little, this is a half of a card I can make into a journaling card. It's actually from a money card, so, but I cut off the top or the bottom and used it and just have this piece left to use. Okay, the other thing I brought was these five books that I want to make into journals for Christmas. I had these in my drawer, and during the year I've been sticking things in a drawer that were Christmassy that I had and that I wanted to remember to use at Christmas. So this is a little book. I'm not sure about this because it's very plain on the front, and I don't know if I have to totally decorate the front of this, possibly decorate the back, make a new spine. So this one I'm not going to cut up right now because I haven't really decided. It has this neat little bookmark though, cute little green notebook, and it's in the pages though. See, it was glued in right there in the book. When I took the pages out, the bookmark is right there. So that's a way to do a bookmark, I guess. Isn't that neat? That would look cute in there if I want to do something like that. But that one I'm putting to the side. I thought, because these for sure I want to make journals out of. This one I'm going to put to the side. And then, so these, I brought my handy dandy box cutter. Thought I'd go ahead and get the covers going. So we've got, I'm trying to make sure there's nothing on the outside. There's a sticker here. If I can't get this off, I'll have to cover it up. I mean, I might have to cover it up anyway if it leaves residue behind. It's pretty tight on there. See, it's going to leave residue behind. Unless I can wet that. See, this is pretty waterproof, kind of glossy cover. I might be able to wet it a little bit, dampen it slightly, and get the rest of that off of there. Or not. Or not, if this doesn't want to come off. Yeah. So that's going to take a little while to work on that with my fingernails. But yeah, so that's how that's going. That's going to take a while. Here's a little golden book. They put all kind of price stickers on here. Like, really? You need like 1, 2, 3 price stickers, Goodwill? Yeah, I got this at Goodwill. It's Jingle Bells, just so you can see what it is. But look, they put one here. Now, I guess I'll show you how I take these apart. I thought that would be interesting if you haven't seen anyone. I know a lot of people have done it, of course, but you know, I have some new people on my channel that say they're beginners, and so it doesn't hurt to go ahead and show the beginning steps of getting a book ready for making into a journal. So I can do this later. I just thought if they came off easily, it would be nice. I could just do it right now. Well, at least the Goodwill stickers come off. This is from, I don't know what store. Well, it says KB, so that was a toy store here. I don't know if it's still around. KB Toys. Wasn't that a toy store in the mall? I think it might have been. And this was on special for something for $1. Can't read that, but something for $1 somewhere. And then Goodwill. Goodwill, these books at my Goodwill, the little golden books, are 49 cents. But the hardback books are $2.49. So they're always having people come and go at Goodwill, you know, the workers. And I guess they don't know, but they put $2.49 on a book. And even the cashiers sometimes don't know. You know, there's some employees that work on the floor, some that are cashiers. And so if I think it's a new cashier, I'll be like, can you check that price for me? on a little golden book. And if they say $2.49, I'm like, well, see, I know it pretty well, you know, because I bought so many at Goodwill. I'll be like, you know, the cash register has the one here. I don't know how everybody else's works, but the one here has a special button for good little golden books, is what they've told me. The ones who know told me there's a special button, and good little golden books are 49 cents. So you have to go to that special button, whatever it is. I don't know what it is, but they tell me there's a special button. And then you can see it clearly says little golden books or whatever, LGB or whatever it says, are, you know, and it rings them up for 49 cents. So I have to go through that every time at my local Goodwill by my house and make sure they do it right. Because if I forget, you know, then it's really a hassle, because, you know, Goodwill doesn't usually do refunds. So they're not used to doing, the cashiers are not used to doing refunds or credits or whatever they want to give you if they ring something up wrong. So yeah, I had to do that once where, I forgot to tell them that little golden books were 49 cents, and they rang it up, and I was like, no. They are not $2.49 each, they are 49 cents each. And she had to go get the manager. You know, I was very nice about it, of course, I always am. But she had to go get the manager because she wasn't allowed to give a refund or a credit, so he came and happily gave me a credit. But I was like, I'm so sorry, I forgot to tell you. I always tell the cashiers, and I forgot that time because we were talking or something. We were talking, and I had seen her in there before, so I thought she knew that they were 49 cents, but sure enough, they were rung up wrong. And it was about closing time too, so I was like, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that you didn't know. I thought you knew. Sorry. So, anyway, we got it straightened out. Okay, I'm taking too much time on this. You see, I almost have it off, so I'll get the rest of that off. Probably. But it might be, still might have to put, there's a barcode here, so I'm still going to have to do something right here. So I'll put something there to cover that all up anyway. But this is how I've been doing little golden books. Let's see if I can remember how I do it. Okay, because I like to keep this, I like to keep the See, I didn't bring a staple remover in here. Did not bring a staple. I was going to too. I can use my, maybe I can use this. So what I do, because I like to try to keep this, even though you can't see it, I still like to keep it. It gives you the extra room, and then you don't have to fold or cut your pages. So you just take your little golden book and kind of see if you can, well, this one came right off. Just pull it. They don't all do it that easily. Okay, I'm gonna cut this so it doesn't rip or anything. There you go. These staples, I've had to use staple removers before, that's why. Well, I still have to get the staples out of there. See, and you can reach in, you can see the staple under the gold part here, and you can reach in with the staple remover and just pull it right out. Let me see if I can do it with this. Just be careful I don't cut myself or poke myself, or if you're doing it with a box cutter, be careful. Away, do it away from you. See, it's coming up. It's coming up there. Okay. All right, there's one. Staple out. I'm going to keep as much as that gold part. It's under, it's going to be under the binding and the new spine and the new fabric or whatever I put under the spine, but I just like to know it's under there, you know. It's a little golden book, and it still has its gold. It's gold spine, original gold spine. Okay, and I don't want to rip the pages, so got those off. Got the back spine off, or the back cover. I'm going to have to do something here, a little bit of writing there. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and even this up. And I'm going to need to check the time here. Let's see if I can see, 27. And I started this because I had to restart, so I'm probably just about done here. Probably going to need it up, probably got about 5 minutes. So that's ready. You can see the pages. See, I can make a new spine now. Keep this, make this new spine, attach it, and then my pages will be just, you know, actually they'll go right to the edge. And usually if you want to cut, still cut a little bit off. You can see that the pictures don't go right to the edge. There's a little sliver, even this bunny's ear, there's a little piece right there that if I want to cut this down a little bit, I can. And the pages are like this, they're attached. So I just got to make sure I keep them in order. There's like 2 signatures in here. Okay, so that's the back. Here's the front. We'll even this up. So we'll see how much this week, we'll see how much of this we can get done either here on my lunch. I gotta take out this other staple. Here on my lunch or at home. I'll be coming back to work on these and show you what I'm doing. Let's see. Let me see if I can get this out here. I'm being careful, keeping my fingers out of the way. I know I can hear somebody saying, be careful, be careful. Be careful. Away from your face, away from you. That's what I used to work in retail, so we had to open boxes, and they would tell me, you know, you don't go like this when you open a box, you go like that, away from your body. So you don't end up going right into your body and stabbing yourself. Apparently it's happened, so they know. From experience, I'm sure. Okay, so there we go. Pretty cool, right? Good to keep our little golden spine. So that one's ready to work on. This one I do, this one I just, let's see. I mean, I could do, wonder if I could do the same thing here and keep it right up to the spine. I mean, this one's, I think, easier because most people take that little golden spine off that part, and I don't want to throw that in the trash. I want to keep it. I just have collected before I started making junk journals. I have collected little golden books for a long time, and I have a large personal collection. So that's why I'm kind of like, I have kind of a, okay, I cut my spine. It's okay because I'm making a new spine. I just want to see what I did here. Yeah, I kind of have an attachment to little golden books, so for that reason, I've collected them and I read them. Of course, most people have read them to their kids, right, when their kids were little. So it's kind of an attachment. Okay, so I'm going to have to clean this off and see how these pages attach. There's some signatures here where they're folded, so I'll be able to keep these together. Yeah, there's one. It looks like there's like 4 signatures, 3 or 4 signatures in here. I think there's 4. So I'll work on that later because I don't have a lot of time left right now. But the pages are out, and then I'll work on, I guess I can go ahead, because I'm making a new spine. And what I'm trying to do is cut this right next to the spine. So I don't want to make a scratch on this table here. I'm at work, remember. You know what I can do is cut this, make it a little easier, and just cut this with my scissors. I think this is pretty thin right here at this spot. I just noticed that it's very thin right here. So I can just cut it. I don't have to do the box cutter thing. And then I can even it up after you cut it off. I'm just going to even that up. See, I'm going to need to cut. I am going to need to cut that off. That's just too weak to do anything with. So I'm going to need to cut this strip off right here. And the same thing here. Yeah, that's just too weak. So I'm going to need to cut that off. Like I'll be cutting this right next to the hard cardboard part here. See how it is? So just right there. Yeah, that's gotta go. It's just gonna be too weak to keep that. See the little golden spine, that's really thick. So yeah, why not keep it, you know? Oh, an escapee sequin. Let me put that away before it falls on the floor. Okay, let's see if I can cut one more spine here before I have to clean up and go back to work. Okay, so that one we have started. We'll work on that some more. The pages I'll keep with it, because I do like to use as many of the pages as I can. This one is, oh, sorry. This one has a cute little cover with the church, and it says, "Let's keep Christmas," and then here's the inside. So this one will be coming off. Easy as that, right? Has a cute little baby on the back wrapped in a blanket. It might be baby Jesus. I don't know, I haven't read the story. Okay, so this one's on its way. I'm kind of hurrying because I know it's probably past time for me to go. So I should stop, right? I just wanted to get more done. Oh, I made a mess. That one, that's all the glue. That's a mess, right? Yuck. I'm gonna have to bring something in here and wipe this down and bring something for me to cut on other than this table roll. They're gonna be like, "Sherry, what have you been doing in here?" Cutting on the table. Now this is an oldie. This is really pretty though. This is going to make a beautiful journal, right? Look how pretty. Robin Finds Christmas. Is there a published 1961? So it's, you know, it's not like 1904 or anything, but it looks very old and pretty. There's an F right there, so I'm going to have to put something right there. But so pretty. I don't want to rush into cutting and cut the wrong thing on this one, so I'm going to wait and cut this off. Not off camera. I can still do it on camera. I just got to go right now. So I'm going to let y'all go. See you next time. What did we get done today? We cut these 3 spines. Our books, got these ready. We worked on these envelopes a little bit, got these started going into being pockets. And we made these 3 little journaling cards right here. And we did this little collage on this memory card. So pretty cool, right? 1 hour, and I was working for an hour. It's just that I started my video over, so you only saw about 30 minutes. So I will see y'all next time. Happy crafting and have a good day.